Welcome grade 11s, let's look at the topic for the PAT 2019. So the topic is about promoting digital citizenship through safe and responsible use of ICT. And the focus question is, how can digital citizenship be promoted to instill the safe and responsible use of online activities for young people? So in essence, what you need to do is you need to choose an online activity which you like. And here are some examples: distance and lifelong learning. So that's something about online academies or something like Udemy where you can teach yourself skills. E-health services, so any online diagnosing tools or things where you can maybe ask community members diagnosing tips or forums and things. E-commerce, online shopping basically. Social media, which I'm sure lots of you are familiar with. Online gaming. Assistive technologies for persons with disabilities, and I'm sure you can also use your assistants like the Alexa and those kind of things under that as well, and ICT for disaster management. Alright, so if there's anything else you'd like to use, please clear that with your teacher before you actually carry on with that. Now, any fantastic online activity always has social and ethical issues as well, unfortunately, and there are always concerns and issues such as online safety and security, misuse of information. So there's always plagiarism and fake news and hacking and phishing and identity theft and mental and health threats. The thing is, depending on the online activity that you choose, you'll probably have different kinds of social and ethical issues. So e-commerce will probably have more like scams and phishing and identity theft, that kind of thing, whereas social media will probably have the cyberbullying and online predators, maybe some addiction. Online gaming will probably have repetitive strain injuries, probably some addiction problems as well. And yeah, you'll have to see what you come up with. So just keep in mind, you won't necessarily have all of these anyway. The idea is to eventually come to the point where you can answer this question, where you can get to a solution to overcome these social and ethical issues. So how digital citizenship is all about using technology responsibly. And so how this can be promoted to instill the safe and responsible use of these online activities for young people. So please have a read through this whole topic page. But I've made a shortened version of how I think you can approach this task. If you have a look at this. So basically I would split it into three main areas. And the first thing is everything about this online activity. So, and that's the kind of words you'll use to research it as well. You need to present the first part of your research, everything about it. You need to literally discuss it as though somebody has no idea what this online activity is, as though they've never heard about it. So some of the things you can discuss about it is which sites people use for it, what devices they use for it, what benefits they have, what aspects bring opportunities for young people. So the good things and why people use it, all about it. All right. Then the dangerous sides. All the challenges and the dangers of this online activity. So you basically need to step into the shoes of a parent that is worried about their teenager and saying why they should not be doing this. So what practices or behaviors contribute to the unsafe or irresponsible use of this online activity? So what behaviors or what practices actually makes this unsafe? Because it's not necessarily unsafe. If it actually brings opportunities, then inherently it is actually good, but there are specific things that people do that makes it unsafe. What aspects of it brings risks for young people? So maybe it's more risky for young people, but not necessarily for older people. And then you can also have a look at the types of crimes or offenses, and the kinds of consequences of committing these acts. So like criminal sentences and things. And then lastly, basically an argument against the dangerous side and how you can bring balance back. So what can you do to keep yourself safe during this online activity, and how can authority figures support you in the responsible use of this activity? How you can minimize your risk, not to fall prey to all of these risks. And then ways your parents can support you, and what actions schools, the industry, so for example, online shopping. What can the online shopping industry do? What can government do to maximize the benefits of young people taking part in this online activity and minimize the harm? All right, so these are the 3 subtopics that I suggest you can maybe divide this big topic into, but you are more than welcome to use different terminology and use different words for it. This is just the way I would do it. But please use your own headings for this. I just couldn't think of anything better. But yeah, it's basically like what it is. I can't really call this a definition, but the pros, the cons, and the solution. But that just sounded boring. All right.